Herzlich willkommen zurück zu LA Noire. Jetzt müssen wir erstmal diese gute Frau befragen da. Wie heißt die? Sharon Perry. Augen blau und Haare blond. Alter 24 und weiblich. Augenzeuge der Fahrerflucht. Augenzeugenbericht.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Streit mitgehört. Neuer Hinweis. Ich glaube, die sagt die Wahrheit.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Okay. Beschreibung des verdächtigen Fahrzeugs.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Streit
Tell me
mitgehört.
more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Na,
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
okay, so. Hätten wir die schon mal richtig, ja, ausgefragt. Das war ja auch die letzte, das war ja auch eine sehr einfache Antwort und eigentlich auch eindeutig. Ah, und hier haben wir noch eine Zeitung. Prominenten Psychiater verspricht geistigen Durchbruch.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Der Arzt, der ist ja schon etwas komisch drauf. So, ja, legen wir das Ding mal weg. 3 von 13 Zeitungen gesammelt. Und ich würde mich mal unterhalten.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Also das ist Dudley Lynch. Augenbrauen, Alter 33, Haare braun und ja, männlich. Barkeeper in Ways Café.
What can you tell me
Fahrerflucht.
about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Na, du weißt doch mehr.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know
Beziehung
the
zum
victim?
Opfer.
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Ich glaube, das ist die Wahrheit.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Streit in Bar
A
mitgehört.
witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Na, du weißt doch auch mehr.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Gemeinsames Geschäftsvorhaben.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Du weißt doch immer noch mehr.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the
20
regular?
Erfahrung.
They
Nicht
weren't giving
schlecht.
too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Okay.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Sorry, pal, that's all I got. Even bartenders run out of gossip.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got money.
Dass sie reich ist. Okay. So, was haben wir hier hinten noch? Können wir hier hinten auch noch raus?
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Haben wir einen kleinen Pokertisch gefunden. Gut. Hier hinten geht's, glaube ich, zum zum Ausgang raus. Genau. Ist hier eigentlich noch was? Nee. Sieht nicht so aus, als wäre hier noch was. Gut, dann können wir eigentlich hier mal ans Telefon gehen. Oh, hier war es ja schon.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Ja. So, hier gibt's auch nichts mehr. Musik ist hier auch nichts. Können wir eigentlich weitermachen. So, pass mal auf. Das ist zwar nicht unser Wagen, aber einfach mal zum Freischalten. Nee, das können wir nicht machen. Aber einfach mal so zum Freischalten ist das super. Gibt es hier eigentlich eine Karte? Oder gibt es hier was in der Nähe von der Karte? Stadtarchiv. Zentrum. Ja. Schauplatz eines Straßen. Okay, das wäre wohl jetzt gekommen. Achso, bleib.
You are listening to an American Century Broadcasting Station, KTI, Los Angeles. A cigarette made better. Bullseye smokes better than other
komm, steig ein.
brands. Satisfies the most. Yes, Bullseye
Hallo.
cigarettes. It's the tobacco that matters. Independent tobacco experts know the people of Bullseye only select the freshest,
Was macht er
most
denn?
succulent cigarette tobacco. Fresh, clean, moist.
So, und jetzt nochmal einsteigen.
Science offers you proof positive. Bullseye is right on the money.
Das steigt nicht ein, ne?
Can you drive to this one?
It's why
Ja, fahr du
9
mal.
out of 10 screw-
All units 211 in progress, 933 South Broadway. Any center unit able to handle identify?
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead.
Radio 760.
Car 11 King, 211 in progress at the United Artists Theater, 933 South Broadway, 11K, code 3.
Straßenverbrechen.
Now remember, you call the cops and I'll
Theaterraum.
hunt you down. Got me?
Too late, asshole.
God damn it!
Können wir nicht schießen? Fuck.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Boah. Oh fuck, und die Steuerung. Alter Schwede. Bis dahin. Boah. Hier ist der. Oh fuck. Ach du heilige Scheiße. Alter. Boah.
Get up there after him, Phelps.
Boah, da haben wir den einen einfach rumgefahren. Wollte ich eigentlich gar nicht. Aber wenn der so rüber rennt. Fuck, dann da schießt einfach. So, hätten wir den auch geschafft. So. Mussten diesmal Leute dran glauben. Unschuldige. Tja, hätte er nicht so eine Scheiße gebaut. 48 Straßenverbrechen abgeschlossen.
Home has a first aid kit for safety. Cola King is the king in refreshment. Ice cold.
Orte und dann Patterson Wohnsitz.
Pick up some at your local grocery in the easy takeover.
Oder Sheldons.
6 bottles. It's the quality.
Sheldon Cooper oder so, ne? Kennst du ja. Was sind das für eine Musik jetzt? Die finde ich eigentlich gut.
Straight through.
Überqueren.
Keep going straight. Left, coming up.
Boah, ich lasse jetzt einfach... Warte mal, ich mach das mal aus. Ich lasse jetzt einfach mal die Musik laufen. Obwohl, wir sind jetzt eh schon da. Wohnsitz der Pattersons. 4:56 Uhr am Morgen. Speichern.
Yes?
Guten Tag.
Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Sie scheint wohl nicht wirklich...
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Fahrerflucht.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Na du.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Grund des
You were
Streits.
arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Partnerschaft mit Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Na du.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Na. Hier war doch.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thank you.
Vielen Dank. Ja, einfach mal wieder eine Flasche angucken. Haben wir ja schon ewig nicht mehr getan. So, gibt's sonst noch was hier? Hier gibt, also, wir müssten ja eigentlich hier nicht suchen, aber ich schaue mich trotzdem mal um.
Probably nothing. Don't think this is anything.
Gut, Essen hat sie gemacht. Eigentlich alles unwichtig. Nee, kann man mit sauber machen. Ist nicht unbedingt Müll. Gebacken hat sie. Hätte ich auch gern was vom Kuchen abgehabt. War gerade im Radio an. So, gut, dann können wir eigentlich losmachen. Sheldons Wohnsitz oder Leichenschauhaus. Sheldons Wohnsitz würde ich wohl eher mal hinfahren. So, wird mal gespeichert schnell. Und ich sehe ja gerade, die Folge ist ja schon unlängst rum. Und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin, tschüss.